This is Anton from Drive Stick Shift. Today we're going to be doing a brake change on a 2016 Ducati Urban Enduro, which the exact model isn't very significant. It's the 800, and this is also similar for a lot of the other ones, the engine sizes in this model. We want to start by heading to the rear of the bike and locating the caliper. Once we got the caliper in sight, we want to proceed to take some needle nose pliers and take out the clip that we have in the guide pin there. Let's pull it out. Comes out nice and easy. Looks like that. Once we have it out, we want to get something thin. I have a nail here, which I beat in the head, and just put it into the guide pin and start to hammer it out. Should come out pretty easily. Just like that. Once it is out, you want to take and use some kind of tool to pry apart the actual brake pads, pushing in the piston on the caliper. Here I'm just using a screwdriver that I have. When you do this, make sure that you have the brake pad pressed against the cylinder of the piston. You do not want just be pushing on with your pry tool. So I'm just trying to press it all the way. Once you have it in all the way, you can slip out both brake pads, and now you're going to have enough clearance to put in your new brake pads that are definitely going to have a lot more meat. Here we can see our new brake pads. I got these off Amazon for 35 bucks. We want to compare that the size is the same from side to side, top to bottom. And then we can also see that the new brake pads have a lot more brake pad material. Once we have to confirm that it's the right part, we're going to start by installing the inside brake pad. Caliper still moves because of the lower guide pin, so we want to just push it in. And then we can feed in that inside inner one that's closer to the wheel. Once the brake pad is in, you're going to feel the tooth on the rear of it land on a bracket in the back. Now once it's in, we're going to take the pin and install it into the rear of the actual caliper and the brake pad, holding it in place so we don't have to hold it with our hand. Once that's secured, we can proceed to install the outside brake pad. And same way, we want to make sure that it seats in the rear there. We can see you want that tooth to land on the bracket, and this way it'll be nice and snug and it'll be installed properly. You can see how it lines up. Once you have confirmed that it's in the right place, proceed to feed the pin through the second brake pad. It should look like that. After both brake pads are installed and the pin is reapplied, you want to take a screwdriver or a pick, anything thin, and apply a hammer to the other side of the guide pin. Knock it into place. It's just held in there by pressure, no screws or bolts. After the pin is fully pressed in, you want to get that clip that we took out in the beginning, get the needle nose pliers, and just press it on. Once the clip is installed, we move over to the brake pedal. Make sure to give a few pumps so the brake pads are fully engaged to the rotor, and then you're ready to ride.